Hey guys, got a cool special treat to show you guys. This is a Allan ESV PSR, or as the you can see on the sticker, PR and then R for red, personal reference edition. But most Crossway folks would call this the personal sized reference. So it's most commonly called the PSR. This is the, as you can see, the red edition. And it is just really cool. Really cool. And just kind of show you this. The box is like any other Allan box. Just to open the, it's not a clamshell, it's just a lift and open box. So anyway. And this edition from Allan is really special. It's just they're hard to come by. They're pretty hard to come by now. They're a little less expensive than the ESV ones, but as far as size, they're great. Now these PSRs or the PRs from Allan came in black, brown, and red. So unlike the ESV ones actually had a blue as well, and now you've seen my blue one, but they only had the red, brown, and black in the PSR. So this is called God, what is it called? I want to say it's a Alhambra goatskin, which is a little different than the they call it natural grain goatskin on the ESV1. The Alhambra is probably somewhere between the Highland goatskin. It's just really nice, and you can see the work on the spine's really nice. I have a ESV1 to compare it with as far as size. The ESV1's on the bottom, and the personal size references on top, and you can see it is probably more equivalent to the size of the new personal size Quintel, a little bit thicker than the Pitt Minion from Cambridge, but it's that kind of personal size portability that they were looking for. So we'll put that ESV1 back and we'll open it up. Now this you can see the inside. It shows goat skin with a beautiful gold gilt line, and you know, for some reason they chose brown for the end sheets. I really think it should have matched this color for the liner, that dark blue. But anyway, I digress. And you have the all right, here's your publication page. You can see it's a 2015 printing from China, and there's a few issues with this Bible. There's some ghosting, and you'll see the personal reference edition there with the 2011 text. Your table of contents. And I've actually already reviewed the personal size reference from Crossway, and this is the same, basically the same block. So the ghosting and everything's going to be the exact same. The layout's the exact same. So the only difference in this will be the pages in the back that Allan adds for note taking, as well as the art gilding and whatnot. So, and maybe the gold gilding is probably a little bit better from Allan also. But just to kind of give you a refresher, the layout is a center, a single column layout, no introductions. You know, you have no real margins, which is okay. It's a personal size. Your references are in the gutter, which, you know, some folks like it like that, some folks don't. I'm not a huge fan of it, but whenever I have my ribbon in, you have to remember to remove my ribbon before reading. So if I want to check my references, then I'll have that out of the way. So the font size on this is a 7, maybe a 7.5 point font, where the ESV one is a nicer sized 9.5. So really, the price difference in these, I think the ESV one is about $20 or maybe $20 more, $20-$30 more. And but if you need the portability and you don't have a problem with text that small, then good for you. So it's just tough for me. The small, anything under a 9 is, maybe even under an 8 is pretty tough for me to really be able to engage for a long period of time. So you have some ghosting because the paper is just thin. It's just, you're putting the whole Bible in such a small area, you're going to have some thin paper. Also, this is bound by Ludlow, and I'll show that to you in the back. One way that you can, Ludlow is their corners are distinctly, I want to say perfect, but that's probably not the right thing to say. They're usually, their attention to detail is just phenomenal when compared to several of the other binders that Youngblood uses. I mean that Allan uses, like Youngblood and a few of the others. Their corners are not going to look as good as Ludlow typically. So when we get through the text is pretty simple, self-explanatory. It's like I said, single column. You have your references in the gutter. In the hand, it holds really nicely because it's not super wide. It doesn't just flop everywhere, so it's actually a pretty good reader. If you have to bring it pretty close to your face. But I love a single column for the readability, and it's really nice to have. But and like I said, when you're holding it, and I have a big old hand, but it's nice to have one that's not just going to fall all over the place on you because it's so small. Yet it's still a really nice goat skin, that Alhambra goat skin. And you have your concordance in the back. We're just going back there to it, and it's it's one of the smaller concordances. No, I'm sorry, it's the same concordance as the NCR. So it's a good size concordance. I take that back. I'm sorry about that. It's a good size concordance, and at least it's decent for the size Bible it is. We get to the pages in the back. A lot of line pages, which are signature for R.L. Allan Bibles. Not, I wish that they did this more in other Bibles. It's such a popular thing. You think other publishers would catch on and add lined pages, not just blank cardstock, but lined pages like this in the back of their Bibles. Anyway, and you can see at the back the Allan binding by Ludlow, and the nice gilt line. So anyway, that's basically it. It's just a great addition, little handheld PSR, or personal reference, with red goat skin. Really happy with it. Traded for it, and just glad that I've got it. So thank you guys again for watching. Check out this month's giveaway Bible in my videos, and take care.